Hi, I'm Dr. Heidi Oja, CEO of Aware Health. We save employers millions of dollars each year by avoiding orthopedic surgeries for muscle and joint pain. Over $600 billion is spent on orthopedic conditions, and the most costly of these procedures are surgeries. We're talking about surgeries of the spine, wrist, like carpal tunnel surgeries, and many more, like joint replacements. In fact, it's the number one expense after payroll for self insured employers who pay for all of their healthcare bills out of pocket. But there's a hard truth. 95% of these elective surgeries are no more effective than doing nothing. How do I know this? Well, I've been a clinician in the space for 18 years, and I'm now the top cited researcher in the world on this topic. I'm joined by my co-founder, Jim Jenkins, our CTO, who worked at AliveCor and led their engineering team to build an FDA-regulated mobile medical device. Together, we've developed a better way to address these muscle and joint pain issues, so we started Aware Health. The app we've built enables our expert clinicians to give same-day care. Here's how the app works. The employee goes to Aware's telehealth platform to schedule. The employee sees a live orthopedic specialist who uses a 3D model to explain their diagnosis. 97% of the time, the diagnosis can be determined without x-rays or MRIs. The clinician creates a customized plan for the employee from hundreds of proprietary videos on our app. The treatment plan arrives on her phone, and she gets text reminders. She gets better faster, decreases lost work time by 10x, and her employer doesn't pay for a costly surgery. Our platform provides a human experience that scales with only one clinician needed per 3,000 paid members. We tripled our enterprise customers in the last 60 days and are in talks with Kaiser and Aetna insurance plans to do pilots and just received an LOI today. We saved our first customers Staywell $2 million over 1 year. We know half of employees, like us watching this right now, have muscle and joint pain, a $25 billion market. But we are focused on self-insured employers, a $17 billion market, and our beachhead is desk workers, still a massive $13 billion market. You might not realize this, but sitting is much more dangerous than moving. We charge employers a monthly subscription per covered life. Our actual revenue is shown, and based on our growth, we anticipate reaching over $100 million in 5 years. Since just last year, we have over 2,000 paid members, $240,000 ARR, and over $10 million of sales in our pipeline. There are other players, but they have less than 1% of the market, and we are the only one who offers a same-day expert clinician at scale, prevents chronic pain versus treating it, and finally, saves the employer more than double our competitors. This is personal for us. At Aware Health, our mission is to ensure low-risk employees don't become high risk. Help us free millions of people from unnecessary surgeries. Thank you.
Tell me a bit about I know that your go-to-market focus, at least at present, is on self-insuring companies. Can you tell me a little bit more about that decision and that strategy?
Sure. So the go-to-market strategy around self-insured companies is the one that we just think makes sense. They're the companies that are paying for these muscle, nerve, and joint conditions. So if you think about it, they're literally coming out of their own pocket, paying for every x-ray, every MRI, every surgery that happens. And so we can provide them with the deepest cost savings, up to 70% in our most recent customers. There's also fully insured. We can help them in other ways with just workforce readiness and keeping folks at work. But to start, we really think that the biggest value is with the self-insured employers.
Tell me about how telemedicine, telehealth factors into this. I know that a big part of the diagnosis can happen, over telehealth means. Can you tell me about how that fits into the picture?
Sure. So diagnosing over telehealth, it's actually fascinating. We haven't had to do an in-person diagnosis yet. And it's really interesting to think that over video, you can really determine lots of things. You can see angles of movement, range of motion, and with our expert clinicians, they can walk through a validated questionnaire, validated algorithms, and provide very accurate diagnosis, 97% of the time without the need of x-rays or any type of imaging like MRIs.